Everybody, welcome back to Life After the Woods, episode 56 with me, Sid. I'm out in the middle of nowhere, really. I decided to come out for a little explore just past the time, so I am out all the way over here. I've gone past temp, which I actually need to erase, because that was how far I'd gone. That's where the cow beasties are, and there's one of my deaths, and somewhere around there's a castle over there somewhere, if I can find his cows. I think that's home there. Yeah, that's our hobo home, and that would be our home around here somewhere. Yeah, there, in fact, that's it. That's our home. Whereas hobo home. Anyway, I was thinking, on the one hand, I was thinking about doing some exploration, and then I decided, no, we are going to go, and I do need to, let me just drop you out of the way a little bit, and this one out of the way a little bit, and then we can go warehouse. So, what do I want to achieve? I've got an idea. And I think the first thing I need to do to execute my idea is to rebuild my tunnel bore to work better in the nether. That's a zombie, isn't it? Hello? I mean, I had some visitors over there. I mean, that is definitely a zombie, but where is he? I don't think they can be in here because this is all lit properly. Maybe he's in the did I never... I think he must be underneath in the hidey hole down there somewhere. Hello? That's the Zombert. I don't know where he is. Doesn't matter. He's not anywhere that's actually affecting us, so all good in it. I really should do something with this hallway at some point as well, because this is just a horrible hole in the ground. I suppose the entire thing down here is a horrible hole in the ground, isn't it? I've not really done anything with it. So, let us look at our tunnel bore. And we've got you in front of you. You are places. You are places. So what I'm thinking here is that I need to make a 3x3 with 3 by, excuse me, sorry, small cat, a 3x3 how do we deal with this? I'm going to start taking this apart, I think. We'll bring it back and bring it into line, because what I actually don't want is this little tunnel down the middle. What I want to do is place a hole. I'm going to need more of those, aren't I think. Yeah. Stop scratching me chair cat. She's bored. Problem is, she's developed a bad habit of scratching up the carpet outside my door, and consequently, you can't trust her to look around because she just starts scratching the carpet up and making a mess. And generally speaking, she is a pain in the bum. Anyway, what I think we're going to need to do for starters is take you and I think this lot here needs to come back a whole one. Well, not that lot there, but certainly I need a piece of linear chassis. Damn it. Yep, the cat is in full swing. Yeah, I definitely need a piece of slime. I don't have a piece of slime, so we're going to have to continue. But let me just think about how many of these deployers I need. I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now that would give me that section there. But what I want to do is actually have... See, if I take you out, and you out, and you out, and you out, and then that's the shape of the print head, if you like, and that's going to be the bit that's filled. The entire thing's going to be filled and then drilled, which will mean that there should be no lava at all in there, which means I need 3, 6, 9, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. 9 plus 12, 21. Yeah. So I need 21 deployers, of which I have got 9. Yeah, definitely needing for more deployers, don't I? Okay, well that's got to be the first thing I do. So yeah, let me go and start pulling myself together, and I'll be back in a mo. Alright, sometime later, and I have got, I hope, a working tunnel board, which will make me a 3x3 tunnel. But given it's going through, well, whether it's going through the nether or through the overworld, it's going to place netherrack, cobblestone, basalt, or dullstone, which is pretty much the kind of stuff it's picking up. Now, to be honest, I should probably go and empty this first, and I will probably do so. Let's just send all of those up and out of the way. Keep hold of you. Oh yeah, put that away. So this is full of cobblestone, obviously, and a whole load of other bits and pieces it's found over its journeys. So that can all go up into storage for now. Yeah. And round here, I think that one is probably the one with the rails. It's mainly cobblestone. It has got coal in it, which I am only going to give it 1 piece of coal because it seems to go for a bloody long way on 1 piece of coal. So yeah, we definitely want to encourage that not to go for miles on its first maiden voyage. That should be empty. That should be empty. That should be empty. Empty. Well, and then there's this lot, which we realistically we don't want. So I mean, I could do one of 2 things actually. In fact, let's just do that. We'll take we'll take that and we will replace it with that, which I think is the same size. I think it's probably just down to blast resistance on the obsidian, although why I'd use diamond over obsidian, I do not know. And we need to just make sure that we have got this set. Cart movement always faces forward motion. Cart movement, pause, actors while rotating, no. Lock rotation, that's what we want. So it should not be able to move. And we pop that down, that goes down, it piles up massive blocks in front of it, and everything appears to be okay. So we should now be able to pick that up, grab that, take this out of there just because. And the idea here is I just want to create myself a really long tunnel in the nether, so I can go to a new area of the map without having to walk across it all. You know, usual stuff really. Get rid of those, that's all good. Got some of you. Got some coal. Well, so it'll have 2 coal, won't it? That's a good point. Let me just make sure I've not left anything spawnable. Doesn't look like I have. Okay, let's head to the nether and see what we can do with a sky tunnel bore that will create me a long, really long 3x3 nether tunnel. Now it's not going to be the spawn proof nether tunnel that I've done in, or wanted to, with like bottom hoovers, bottom things, slabs, that's the word I was looking for. But that doesn't matter. That's not important. What is important is going up and seeing what we come up with for this tunnel, because this tunnel was perfect. It's completely spawn proof, and it's got lots of nice little, you know, slabbage, and what more can you say? It's pretty much an almost perfect nether tunnel. Now the the purists and the people with brains amongst us will be saying, well, why don't you just run into the overworld of the nether, and then you can just fly wherever you want, build yourself a thing. And yeah, absolutely we can. That's always an option. But for me, there is a certain something about now. I wonder whether we're hitting problems. About why is that stopping? Alright, let's give it another piece of coal, see if we can't get it off again. Hang on. I think I've not just not cleared enough space. Okay, well, we are at, where are we? -4. Let's take this to about -2,000, maybe. Well, let's take it as long as it goes, shall we? And we'll see what happens. But we shouldn't have any problems with any lava influx, and that's what we're after. So I'll be back in a bit, once we've gone a suitable distance. See you in a mo. Alright, we are 2,000 and odd blocks from the end here. We've got a very long thing, of course. There is something that helps when temp, there we go. Next, get me back to the portal. I don't want to pay 3 if I can avoid it. There we go. Portal will get me back. Yeah. Actually bringing some obsidian to make another portal would be a really, really good idea. So, before I go off and do that, let me through here. Yeah, that'll do. Netherrack is fine as a building material. I would like to go through to the overworld end portal, and I'd like to go and have a chat with a few Endermen. Just 1 or 2 of them. Well, quite a lot of them actually, but there you go. But that should be easy because we've now got the end working for us. In fact, here's a novel idea. I needed some obsidian. I might actually just swap myself into my non-nether gear. So while I'm wanting some obsidian, I might as well make my obsidian little hide, my place where I can poke and give the little Mr. Enderman a love tap or 2. Maybe we'll fill that in. Out of the base of one of these pillars, and then I can beat up a few Endermen with my looting sword, get a few pearls, and with that I can make what I want to make to help getting around a little bit easier. Because I'm out of waystones, and I need ender pearls to make these, and these are the components of waystones and portstone, which I have got no idea what that is, and portstone can be teleported to. Warp plate, warp dust. What are you? Attuned shard. What do you use you for? Warp. No idea. Doesn't matter. So I'm going to grab myself a few ender pearls, and then we'll go and we'll make myself some stuff. Now I want to have a bit of an experiment actually, because I don't really know how these work. I want to have a play with these share stones, because they just sound interesting. So yeah, let me kill a few stacks worth of ender pearls, and I'll be back in a mo. Okay, got a whole load of ender pearls, got a whole load of purple dye, and got a whole load of waystones, which I have a slight issue with. Okay, and I would like to make a share stone. Oh, I need more. Let me just put that's for the hoofer. Let me go and get rid of you. Borrow the rest of that. And let's have a look. Share stone, not share warstone, share stones. We also require some stone bricks. I probably need to lose a few. Oh, I had loads. Okay, maybe I didn't need to get quite so many. But I do also need some stony brick. Stone brick. Okay, and let's try. See, this warp scroll, bound scroll, return scroll. We got your warp dust, you got your water. Yeah, there's something going on. I don't know what this is doing, and I will have a play with that at some point. However, right now I need 1, 2. Let's actually do 1, 2 more. 1, 2. And then we'll keep 1. Actually, you know what? I can make another warp stone. So let's go, and then I can make another 2 warp stones. So I keep 1 and then make as many of those. I need a little bit more stone, don't I? Okay, not a problem. 1 warp stone. Let me just go make 1 more, because these are in pairs as best as I can tell. That's all we need. Boop, boop. Boop, boop. And that will actually let me boop, boop. Everything but 3 of those away, and we should be good. Now I want 2 of these to be purple, because why wouldn't I? And let's put some stuffs away. Purple dye, yep, got my warp stone, got all my bits and pieces. Those can go away as well. I need to go and put my device contraption away. So let's just let's go 1. Two. So they're basically exactly the same as these. Stupid question. Do they, if I were to take 1, well, let's give this a try outside. I want to see whether they cost between dimensions like the normal waystone does. I imagine they do. I can't see that they're any different. I mean, if you look at the cost of making a waystone, it's virtually the same. The only difference is they're colour-coded and look quite cool. Let me just go and put my tunnel bore away, and then we will put one of these into the test and replace it. And then, you know, I don't think there's any practical benefit to them other than you can be a little bit more selective about your oops, turn around. Okay, doesn't matter, because it's still not gone through the wall. And we can put you away there. Just have a look at the, but wow, that's got a fair amount of stuff in it. That's got a fair amount of stuff in it. But then again, I suppose it would do, because it's not been deplacing that much. So, right, we probably do need to have a little tidy up at some point in there then. Still, that's not the, it worked. That's the main thing. Right, let me get back to where we are, and we'll go and have a look and see what 2,000 blocks has done us for the overworld. I mean, obviously it's going to be 16,000 blocks in the overworld, so we're going to be a long old way away. But yeah, this is not helping me going this way, is it? I need to go upstairs. My nether portal's up there. Yeah, back in a minute. Alright, we've got the position. Let's see what we end up with. Just in case we end up in a cave. Nope, we ended up in a coal biome. There's a village sign over there. Alligatorers. We'll plop this. No, we'll. Do you can? Yeah, that doesn't see the ones on the portal. Okay, that's fine. Maybe we should make these in future then. 2,000 block portal, just so I know where we're coming back to if I want to get back that way. And let's go and see what's in the area. Apart from a lot. Oh, I just want to try something as well. I also made myself. Oh, you use, but okay, I need to actually do bolts for those then, do I? Fine. Where did you go? But I have got this, which is Spartan weaponry bow. I don't think it's as good as that one, but this one is only. That one's not even power, actually. It's not even a power bow. So that is actually pretty interesting. If I can get a power bow version of that, that could be particularly powerful. But I do need to make Spartan weaponry bolts if I want to go that. 400 blocks that way. Okay, let's go and see what we got over in this area here. I should also have a look, see. Let's follow the player. Where am I relative to where I am? I am west, a long way west. Interesting. Okay. Not vastly interesting, but interesting nonetheless. Still love. It's one of my pet loves is just getting out and walking and just seeing what the world has got to offer us in terms of views and things to see and things I've never seen before and new blocks or new. I mean, even something as simple as that is to me really quite the entertaining and exciting thing. That looks like a witch hut over there, but that's surely not a swamp. Oh, that looks like a ravine down there. Let's walk around it. I mean, this is muskeg, whatever muskeg is. And that is definitely a witch hut. Oh, you're home. I think you're home. Yeah, I see you're home. We'll not bother with her. Hello, kitty. Oh, there's your village, I think. Or is that the village, or is that just another structure? Wow, there's some. You get some impressive formations. I don't even know what that's supposed to be. That looks like sand to me. Oh well, yeah, it's just a village. Looking at the shape of everything. Wow, it's nice. It's pretty. I like it. So yeah, I mean, more kiddies. Oh. Can't help think you've got a lot of wasted space in here. Maybe not. Maybe it's just, but it doesn't seem overly well designed, does it? Right, so we've... Wow, that is tall. Something about tall mountains that makes me want to climb them. And I don't know why that is. I think it's just a challenge. It just goes, look at... Oh, there's a waystone there. We'll have that free waystone. Just because we can. Snow villagers. I'll have your glowstone as well. I don't need the glowstone. That was more of a just asserting myself, if you like. That is just a snow boulder, not actually anything. Don't know without in there. Probably not much in either of these. Did I just look in that one? I think I did. Oop. Little bits of iron. I'm not even going to bother. This stage in my game, I think, you know, looking at and taking a bit of iron is an exercise in futility, really. There's probably nothing in a village that I would want. Probably says looking anyway. It's quite a nice little village structure. And this, I think, oh. Oh, it's another variation on the sawmill block. Mine. I've probably seen that before and just not really clocked it, but that's, I might have denied that villager his livelihood, but I'm not going to deny him his log. We've all seen what happens from element animation when a villager has his wood stolen. Too soon, maybe too soon for that one. It has, after all, only been like, think, oh well, nothing in there at all. Was a nice, pretty. Oh wow, look at that! I think I found my screenshot. Anyway, I am going to keep on exploring for a little while just to see if we can't find anything interesting out here. We may do some more exploration next episode. I'm not entirely sure because I'm caribou moss. Have I got any of that? Do I want some of that? I don't know. I mean, it looks very much like coral, which I suppose makes sense. Someone, you know, has utilised the model a little bit, reused, repurpose, recycle kind of malarkey, and I do think that is a good thing, you know. But sometimes I think you need to strike out on your own as well. So anyway, I am just wow, fireweed. What do you do? And what can I turn you into? I can turn you into pink dye. Okay, you're coming with me as well, just in case, because you are a tall plant. And what I think would be really useful is actually having a tall plant variant of every single colour of dye, including black. Because it would be nice to be able to farm these plants, you know, with just bone meal at the top, rather than having to come up with overly complicated machines to do it. I mean, there is a white dye. That's a tall one. We'll definitely have that. And I think that's where part of the enjoyment for me of coming out and exploring is just trying to come up with different usages for things. I mean, these, if pulling these up, but then they don't go down as that, which is shame. Yeah, anyway, let me carry on exploring a bit. I'll be back in a moment. Well, this is interesting. And again, I'm not sure. Goddess statue. From the paraglider mod. I can pick you up. Not entirely sure what that is. Or you can make different styles of goddess statue. That's probably something I need to experiment with then. It's very pretty. There's a lot of pretty stuff. And I'm not entirely sure. I mean, there's some mountainousy stuff over there which looks interesting. This is very swampy. It's got these amazing. I love these 4-leaf clovers. These are brilliant. Oh, there's another waystone over there, so we might as well grab that while we're here. Be wrong not to, after all. And yeah, I'm not seeing much in the way of biomes I haven't seen before, but that's never a reason to stop exploring. Actually, it's a reason to... Oh. Now, I don't know a great deal about snapping turtles, but I do know that you don't mess around with them. And he won't go in there. So I think we will leave the snapping turtles. Let's just have a look. Can we see anything from... No, Alex's mobs. So I suppose if I had the book with me, which I'm going to guess that I don't. No, I don't. Then we could investigate further, but little duckies. And it is amazing to me how much of a difference something as trivial as that makes. Now, you know, the duck. Adding a duck to this game is realistically, if you were thinking in a coding point of view, probably as simple as create a new model, give it a new sound, use the chicken AI for it, and have it periodically poop out eggs. But the eggs would be duck eggs. You know, that really shouldn't take that much now. So the two-headed goat here, which I think is just, yeah, it's actually two goats. It wasn't some strange and weird creation of science. Obviously takes a little bit more, but again, the goat, or at least if it's just an animal that is there for flavour, you didn't have to. Well, put it this way: it was, to my mind, it wasn't necessary to give it a butting action, make it drop its horns for the horn, and have a screaming variety. That was cute, but I think they'd have been better off spending the... Oh, wow, hang on. Like that. That's nice. Sorry, I'm just getting obsessed with details again, aren't I? But to me, the cute sometimes is at the expense of other features, and I'm prepared to bet that you could quite easily implement a large number of atmospheric mobs, just like chickens, ducks, birds, sheep, you know, different varieties of cow. I mean, crying out loud, you could actually have different varieties of cow. You could have the Angus and the Frisian and stuff. I mean, Quark did it quite easily. It's just a different skin, and yet it changed the entire feeling of the game in a lot of respects. Oh, I think we've got a village around here somewhere, because there's some fellas wanting to go and have a chat with them. Go, 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 go. Secure the perimeter. Somebody up there. You don't know who you're messing with. You want to go again? Huh? Oh, got a bad omen. Don't think I've ever done a raid, which is odd in itself. I don't think I've ever bothered. It's never been something that I felt would have been greatly beneficial to me. So it's just interesting. Anyway, this is more of an experiment in just how we can get further out from our home area using Create to help, of course. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to fly back to where we came from, if I can remember. It's where did we come from? Came from over here, and we came down here, and over that, and we'll maybe do, so as I say, some more exploration another time. I would like to actually let's just go and have a look at the top of this. Just because we can. I don't think there'll be much, if anything, up here, but we can kind of head back down this way, find the village, wherever it is. There it is. Right, where did I leave my portal? I think it was over this way, wasn't it? Yeah, there it is. I mean, I could have teleported back. This was totally unnecessary, but we'll head back home for the time being, and yeah, I think on that note, hello. That is as good a time as any to call it an episode, and until next time, thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you soon. Bye for now.